I've been battling with this lighting for the past 30 minutes and respectfully, Nkatele, oh, we're just gonna have to deal. Hi kitties, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with your girl. Today I figured let me just make a video. I'm actually going on a solo picnic date, but I have a lot on my mind, you know. So I thought let me just do a young girl chat. Yeah, I would call it girl chat. I have a mirror this side, so when I'm busy looking the other way, don't be alarmed. I'm just trying to make sure I don't make a mess. All right, so it is somewhat of a life update, girl talk, help kind of video. A lot has been happening in my life lately, Sana. Like, I've been going through a lot. And I wish I could say that, oh, it's life, it happens, but I'm actually tired of it. I don't know if anyone can relate with me, but I'm tired of relationships not working out. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. It's ghetto. It's just a lot, honestly. Like, I'm just like, God, yenze njani? Like, what is the plan now? You know? You don't want this guy for me, but what is the plan? When will it be that nami ngifana nabanye abantu? You know, like at what point? Because I'd like to believe that I'm doing all that I need to do to like get to know a guy and get to know someone before I get into a serious relationship with them and stuff like that. So I'm just so tired. I'm exhausted. Like, I'm exhausted. Let me not put too much of this because footy, I'm going out in the sun and we don't want to be hating ourselves. You get, but yeah, in a nutshell, like, that's pretty much where I'm at. Where's that thing? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm single for the 150,000th time. Okay, maybe I'm being dramatic, but I'm just really tired of relationships not working out. Like, honestly, I'm sick of it and I can't force it. Like, one thing about me, I'm not gonna force something for the sake of the relationship to go well and I want it to last and stuff. Like, if I feel like this thing is not working for me, it's really not. And I can't act like it is. Let me see what's happening here. I can't act like things are going well when they're not. Like, I really cannot. Like, I try. Obviously, I try. I communicate. I emphasize, you know what, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. But men don't listen, hey? Like, honestly. And I feel like I'm battling the thing, Yoguti, like, is it a matter of me looking for someone to listen to me and do what I want them to do? Or is it a matter of finding someone who just aligns with what I want? You get what I mean? Like, compatibility, more or less, you know? Like, do I need someone can I find someone who is okay with, like, who's okay with liking me or loving me the way, someone who's okay with loving me the way that I want to be loved, in means of like listening to me, or like, am I gonna find someone who's just gonna do all of those things effortlessly? Can I find someone who does all of those things effortlessly, you know? Or is it a matter of Meluguti, we need to teach someone how to love us? Like, I don't know anymore. But see, life doesn't have a manual. And honestly, I agree, because what in the ghetto? It doesn't have a manual. Like, it really doesn't, because I'm one person. Even my friends know. Like, they always tell me, Banyana, you're so straightforward. Like, you tell it how it is. You say exactly how you feel, and you are so clear about what you want, but still we find ourselves in situations where we're in relationships with people who say they are one thing and then become something else. I don't know, guys. I genuinely don't know what to do anymore. Like, really plug. Oh, let me get something. I wanted this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Actually, here's the one that I wanted. Yeah. Oh, everything is dirty. I'm such a mess. But yeah, like I need this lighting to be the girl. I I don't know anymore what I'm supposed to do, guys. Like, so much so that, yo, this lighting is pissing me off. Like, I'm trying to ignore it, but it's pissing me off. Anyway, okay, maybe I had to step back a bit. Yeah, like, so I'm just at a point where I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm at a place where now I'm like, God, do your thing, because I'm not doing anything anymore. I'm really not. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting, I'm relaxing, I'm not looking. I'm definitely not looking. I'm not taking anybody. I don't want anyone right now. I just want to be by myself and enjoy myself and go on these cute dates by myself. Because if there's one person who's not going to disappoint me, is myself, okay? It's myself. And I'm not going to lie, like, with this relationship, it wasn't all horrible, because I would have left a long time ago. Like, there was a lot of good. Guys, what I see in the mirror and what I see on this phone are two different things. So I'm just going to go with what I see in the mirror, which is total perfection. Okay. Yeah, like what was I even saying? I'm such a yeppa. But yeah, I've decided to just let God do his thing. I've decided to let God do his thing, because mina clearly ngiyahluleka by myself. Clearly, with me being the one handling my own things, it's not happening, you know? It's not working. So what now? What now? Oh yeah, I was saying that, like, it's not like this relationship was all horrible. If I'm being honest with you, we had a lot of fun times, and it's someone that I knew from primary school, so you can only imagine. Like, it was such a vibe, and we had such a good time. I remember during the time where he was like throwing for me and we were talking and stuff, I was also talking to someone else, and they had like similar personalities, right? They had similar personalities, and I remember saying to my friend, like, friend, I'm stuck between two people. I remember saying, I'm stuck between two people, and I don't know what to, like, what am I supposed to do? You know, like, do I go for the one, or do I, like, what am I supposed to do? And she was like, girl, I also don't know, because she was also going through her own stuff, honestly. Like, she was going through her own drama, trying to figure out life, trying to figure out men, you know. So for him, it was, for her, she was just like, you know, I just follow your heart, go for whoever you feel like speaks to you a bit more, like, emotionally, like, speaks to your soul and stuff like that. And I did just that. Like, I felt like me with this guy were gonna have more fun, you know. Like, the other guy was slightly older than me, so I felt like, okay, maybe this one, yeah, will do his thing, and we're just gonna have a good time. Because one thing about me, I want us to have a good time. Like, I want us to be that couple that are just like best friends and stuff like that, you know. So it was that with him. Like, I felt like I'm just gonna have such a vibe with this guy. It's gonna be a best friend type of relationship, and it was. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we had so much fun together. We were just the vibe together, you know. Guys, what I see in the mirror and what I see on this phone, did they lie about iPhone 15? because my mirror says I look gorgeous, you know. But anyway, yeah. So I did that. I went for the guy who seems like a vibe, a guy who seems like, you know, he knows what he's all about. And it was good. It was good, like I said, you know. But if you are not a certain type of person and you portray yourself to be the type of person, it's gonna show. Sooner or later, sooner or later, sooner or later, you're gonna like, it's gonna show. And one thing about me, I've always said to the people that I'm dating and to my friends that I know that it appears that I want someone who's perfect, but I'm not looking for someone who's perfect. I'm looking for someone who is exactly like, who's comfortable with who they are and who's honest. You know, like, I just love honesty. I respect honesty so much. Like, I respect people who are just like, this is who I am. Because when you're self-aware, you are able to like, okay, let me not put too much. When you're self-aware, you're able to work on things that are not in your life, you know. Like, I feel like when you are self-aware, you're able to work on things that you feel like you need work on, you know. But like, if you're being the Lulu is the Salulu, then you won't. You're not gonna work on those things, like, you're really not. So for me, that was like, in a nutshell, what was the situation with this relationship. You know, like, it was giving, I'm not honest about who I am. And manje, I have fallen. That's the unfair part about it. Like, you've fallen in love with this person and then you realize how must you been lying. You haven't been completely honest. But also, it's kind of a thin line, because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm one person who is such a builder. Like, I love to fall in love with potential, and I love to be like, I know that I can make him better. I know that if I do this, that, and the other, it's gonna be perfect. And I know that Ushota feel like this and that and that, and then everything is gonna be perfect. Let me tell you, falling in love with potential is the worst thing you could ever do for yourself. And I got into this relationship knowing that falling in love with potential is the worst thing that you could do for yourself. But you know what? The brain and the heart is not the same thing. Whether you like it or not, it's not the same thing. The mind will say, don't fall for this guy. He's not who you think he is. And then the heart will say, but he can be. But he can, but he can, but he can't. No, he can't. He can't, my sister. He can't, you know? And you need to come with terms with that. You know what? I've done this mistake so many times that if I continue, oh, the splash is the one. If after this relationship, I continue to be the girl that is falling in love with potential, I don't know. Like, if I'm still gonna continue being this girl, even after what I've experienced, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I will just call it being stubborn. I will call it needing help. I will call it fast copies. Because what else could it be? What else could it be? Anglaleli, genuinely. Like, I don't listen and I don't learn, you know? Like, I don't listen to my head when I'm in a relationship. And that is a problem. That is a problem. Also, I'm just, how should I even put this? I see good in people. I really do. I really see good in people. And my friends have been saying that, you know, Banyana, you are so hurt by this guy right now. And everything that transpired and all of that. But you're still speaking good about, but you're still talking good things about him. And I'm like, that's because I loved him. Hell, I still do. You know, it hasn't been that long. And the reason I'm still talking good about him is because he is a good person. I believe so. And my friends are calling me crazy for saying this, but I believe he is a good person. I've seen the good in him. I don't think that I would date someone for over a year if I didn't think they're a good person. It's just that the faults that he had, I wasn't going to be able to handle them. Like, long term, I sat down with myself and I was like, long term, this guy, yeah, you know, like, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work long term, and I need to accept it, you know. So I did eventually. I'm also a pretty objective person, if I should put it. Like, I look at things logically and I'm like, even though there's things that he's not perfect on, and unfortunately it led to us breaking up, it doesn't take away from the fact that this is someone who cared for me in certain aspects of love, you know? It doesn't take away from the fact that this is someone who cared for me for a year and who was able to be there for me and this and that and the other. Like, I'm not gonna act now like, yo, ngaze ngaba ku-toxic relationship. Because it did have its toxicity. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we probably broke up like 4 or 5 times. But I still maintain the fact, Yoguti, he's a good guy. And he's just not for me. I think he's really hurt. That's what I said to my friends, because I told them, Muguti, there's a remark that he made when he was angry and stuff. I don't even want to repeat it on camera. It's so disgusting what he said to me. And it disgusted my family, my friends. They were just like, Haibo, how can he say that to you, you know? And I said to them, he's hurt. He's heartbroken, you know? He's just a very hurt guy, Shem, Sana. I also have done hurt, like, things that are out of character because of I'm hurt. You know? I've done things because I'm hurt and I don't know how to express the hurt. So that's that. But in a nutshell, I'm just saying to God that God, take over, Shame. This is what I'm saying to God. I'm basically saying, over to you, dear. Over to him. Because what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I want to do 2 ponytails. What am I supposed to do, guys? Ngizamile on my own. So at this point, I'm just letting God do his thing with me, because I do want to get married. I do want a husband. I do want a family. Like, I'm not one of those people who are just like, hey, whatever, rich auntie. No, I want to be a rich wife. A rich wife, not a rich aunt, you know? But in this relationship, I definitely learned that I shouldn't fall in love with potential. I must fall in love with the person in front of me and take them for who they are right now. And like I said, it's something that I've known for a while now. It's something that I've known for a while, but still, I feel like now it was cementing. I think God was like, this is the last time I'm telling you to stop falling in love with potential. You don't listen. That's exactly what he was saying to me. And message received. Like, message received, because one thing about me, I will feel like people are objects. Why am I sweating so much? Should I put more setting spray? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? But message received, Shame. God, message received. I'm not gonna fall in love with potential ever again. I'm gonna take people for who they are. And I'm not gonna listen to them when they tell me they're working on a 5-year plan and this and that, because they probably lying and whatever. You know, so I'm just gonna do that. So my plan right now, which is actually something I got from him, that he said he has done, Has it worked for him? I don't know, but I still feel like it's a good thing to do, to just go on a journey of self discovery, fixing myself, working on myself, because I feel like I definitely do have the tendency of imposing my ideas and my, how can I put this? Like, I like to change people so that they can fit my criteria instead of looking for someone who's actually like that already. You understand? Like, once I discover that you're not the type of person that I want, or there's like a lot of aspects that are really important to me that you don't have, instead of just letting you go or accepting it and being like, okay, I can work on this, I force you to change. Like, I impose my ideas and my thoughts and my idea perfect man onto you. So I need to work on that, because that's abusive, actually. That is abusive, child. That is abusive. So I need to work on that, and I need to remember who I am. Because one thing my mom said to me was like, Banyana, you deserve so much. I feel like you don't realize that you deserve a lot. A lot of people told me this, but hearing it from my mom hurt differently. She's like, Banyana, you deserve so much. You're doing so well for yourself, and you're such an amazing person. And hearing that from my mom, black women, like, black parents are not as affectionate. Like, some black parents are not as affectionate. My mom is not that affectionate as well. Sure, she does cry here and there. She does, like, but you know what I mean. That, like, it was so beautiful hearing it from my mom. And I want to do that. Like, ke sa itlwaela maswe, basically, and actually believe that I deserve greatness. And greatness does exist. And I can be that girl. You get me? Because I am that girl. So, yeah, I'm pretty surprised also by how I'm handling this breakup. My last breakup wasn't as calm as this one. I cried my balls out. I cried almost every day in this. And with this one, I'm just accepting. I don't know why. I think a part of me had, like, felt, oh, okay, this is gonna end, So I don't know if it's that, or if it hasn't kicked in enough yet, or if I keep taking shame. Like, I even when I journal, I even say to God, I feel like you have placed peace in my heart this time around. I feel like you have just allowed me to be able to heal and come closer to you, because one of the things that I'm going to be doing on the self-discovery journey is getting closer to God and reading my Bible and journaling and stuff like that. Hence the solo date, hence the journaling, hence the, everything, reading of the Bible, going to church, all of that. I want to get closer to God. So I was journaling and I was like, God, I feel like you have placed some sort of peace in my heart, and I feel like you have placed, I don't know, man, like, this breakup feels different. It feels like a rebirth. It feels like a new beginning, I don't know what that means. Maybe you can put it in the comments and make me understand why I'm feeling this way, because I'm really, really not feeling. The only time that I cried in this breakup thing is because of the remark that he said when I left. Like, he texted me some nasty things, and the reason why I cried is because just because I broke up with this person doesn't mean that I didn't love them, or cared for them. So for him to say the things that he said made me wonder who I fell in love with in the first place, because I was like, the person that I know wouldn't speak to me like this and wouldn't throw such remarks at me, So I was crying because of disappointment of, did I fall in love with a person who can say stuff like this? Like, that's how it was. But other than that, I was okay. Like, I've been okay. It's only been a couple of days, but yeah, I've been okay. Like, I've been praying, I've been listening to music, I've just been relaxed, doing my thing, journaling. Guys, journaling is very, very good. Like, they didn't lie when they spoke about journaling, because it just puts your feelings into perspective. And for me, I always tell my friend, like, journaling is like decluttering for me. So they didn't lie about journaling. I did that. I've been doing that. I'm going to continue doing that. And that's how I'm going to handle this breakup. It doesn't, thank God, feel like depressive or feel like, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. It really doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like this is how it's supposed to be. I don't know if maybe God was saying, leave this man alone, or leave this man alone for now. I really don't know, but whatever it is, He is walking me through it. And I can feel that God is walking through this relationship with me, this breakup with me. And I'm really thankful for Him in this stage. But anyway, I don't want to be too late for my solo dates, because picnics need to be early, guys. So let me pick up the mess that I just created with this makeup and wear my cute little outfit and be out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was just me blabbing, but at the end of the day, y'all heard me, okay? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave it a thumbs up, put in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.